Greetings once again, my sports to the bone people. Back at it. It is time for your lunchtime update. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, lunchtime update. And I must say, the West Indies, they are holding strong. Only a pity that we lost Kirk McKenzie right before the break. But as I am recording this video here, they had to take early lunch as a result of rain. So, going to talk about the morning session. Also, going to give you some info on the Ashes. We see Australia there fighting back with all their might against England. So, just give a listening ear and let me know what you think in the comment section. Alright, so resuming, it was Kirk McKenzie and Captain Craig Brathwaite. And I must say that both men looked good, especially McKenzie. He looked positive. We had a couple of scoring shots from him, a couple of boundary shots. He was looking good. He looked comfortable. We had a couple of deliveries that actually beat him and went through to the keeper. But apart from that, he looked as if he was there to score and not just to survive. It's only a pity that probably a few minutes prior to the hour mark, he actually went after one outside the half stump and edge it, and it went through to be taken behind the stump there. So, but apart from that, my viewers and subscribers, he can be proud of himself as relates to how he came out and played this first innings as a debutant. Would have been nice to see him go on and get that 50. But as I said, Kumar put in one outside the half stump. He flashed at it, and he went through to be taken by Ishan Kishan. So the score is now 117 for 2. 117 for 2. Craig Brathwaite is still there on 49 of 161 deliveries. Kirk McKenzie's score was 32 from 57. As you guys would remember from yesterday, we lost Tejnar and Shandapal for 33. So Jermaine Blackwood and Alec Arthur, as you can expect those guys to come in once the rain would have stopped. So that is basically how it is looking. The Indians, they didn't have any success leading up to that point. The Seamers did their thing, but Brathwaite and McKenzie, they proved to be very, very stable, and they were able to rotate the strike, not as much as we would have liked, but it wasn't stagnant. I have to be honest, my peeps. We resume on what? 80? What did we resume on? 80 something, probably 85, I think, for one, and we are up to 117. Would have been nice if we were 130 or so, but that's just one of them things. It wasn't as stagnant as it could have been. As I said, Kirk McKenzie, he played his shots, and the captain Craig Brathwaite, when the ball was in his area, he went and he scored. It's only a matter of time now before the Indians get the spinners in fully. Ashwin is yet to take a wicket, so you can imagine that he will be hungry once they come back out. So India still lead by 321. As I said, they are on an early lunch break, 321. But Jaja, really sorry how Kirk McKenzie got out, man. Can almost say that he gave it away. It's not like they had to work him out, or it's not like it was a delivery that totally bamboozled him or anything. He's just lost his concentration and went flashing after one outside the half stump. Similarly to how Tejnar and Shandapal, went after one outside the half stump and got himself out. But as I said, 321 runs to get. We still have the vice captain. We have Alec Arthanes, and we have Joshua Da Silva holder. These guys will need to come in and bat out the rest of today well, as close as possible to the end of today without losing too many wickets, and then we see where we go from there. But that is how it is going in the West Indies versus India game so far. Now another game that is extremely competitive. Seems as if Australia just lost a wicket. So England, they are still leading by 64 runs, and we're down to the second innings. So Australia batted first, and they scored 317, I think it was, that Australia scored. England, they went in and England scored 592. Man, 592 is what England scored. And now we have Australia batting again. Australia, they are 211 for 5 of 67.1 overs. So that simply means that England, they are leading by 64 runs. And it's difficult to see how Australia would win this if England come and tie this up 2-2. Coming from 2-0 down, if they come and tie this up at 2-2, you can imagine that they are going to try and England going to take it home. We had a beautiful century from Marnus Lamashane. He scored 111 off 173 balls. You know, he was definitely due some runs, and he got it. So 111 off 173. Steve Smith, he made 17. Usman Khawaja 18. David Warner going to Wokes, he made 28. Travis Head, he was removed for 1. So Mitchell March is there at the crease now, and I think he will be joined by Cameron Green. So that is how the Aussies are looking, my peeps. As I said, they are still chasing. England lead by 64 runs. So Australia will need to try and get that and see what they can get. But it's setting up to be a very good final game. You know, the draw is still possibly in this one. They had some rain earlier today, so you know, a draw is possibly in this one. It's actually day 4, you know, so you probably, this one probably will end in a draw. So day 4, if Australia are able to bat out the rest of today and bat most of tomorrow, then you know they probably can end up drawing it. But you know, it's not a lot of time they have remaining in today's play. Probably about an hour or two, and you know, and then they have tomorrow. So yeah, man, these guys gonna have to bat time. Mitchell Marsh is there on 31. Cameron Green is there on 3. So those guys will have to bat time and not necessarily worry about the 60 odd runs. You want to get it, yes, but I doubt with 5 wickets in hand they are going to get it and score amount of runs to get England and bowl them out for. So you don't want to go off, you don't want to get bowled out and sit on the 20 or 30 runs, and then England have most of tomorrow to hit that off. So you know, the Aussies will have to be very careful how they go about it. The live win predictor have the game drawn at 59%, Australia winning 2%, and England winning at 39%. So it is something that changes as the game proceeds. So let us see how things will work for that. But yeah, that is basically your lunchtime update. We're gonna leave it right here for now. Hopefully West Indies and India will be able to take the field, and I will have a report for you this evening. Big up on yourself, my peeps.